Dillon Danis is here, going up against KSI on January 14th in London. There he is, the bad guy.
Of course.
How are you, my friend?
I don't think we should shake yet until the end. What do you think?
Look, come on.
Don't be. Until the end.
You're not going to shake my hand.
Unless you apologize.
Shake my hand. Come on,
after.
You're not going to shake my hand?
After.
Wow, what a bitch move. You're seriously going to sit here and not shake my hand?
I want to hear what you have to say.
What I have to say? What are you talking about?
Well, you started all this.
I started all of this on January 1st, responding to a tweet of yours, calling me a bitch.
What did I tweet first?
Looks like nothing's changed.
Stop it.
Come on.
You don't have the security here now, so.
What security?
Where was it at when you ran behind the security?
You're gonna do, you can't do the lies when you're in person.
No, come on. You
can't
did
do the lies. You walked up to me with three people.
No. You were hiding, and then
Taylor Serrano, and you're like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
No,
I was by myself.
No. You went behind.
I was literally by myself, and you had three guys who were sizing me up. How much did you pay those guys to be with you?
About like what, 50K? 50K each.
Did you get fake teeth too?
No, real.
Everyone's getting the fake teeth now.
No, you have nice teeth though.
Thank you.
I'll give you a compliment.
Mine aren't fake. Yours are super, super white.
Yeah, always. I had coffee though.
You got the NWO shirt on. You got the sunglasses. Can I say, didn't think that you would show up.
What?
Well, first of all, you didn't show up to the press conference.
Yeah, but that's different though.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. And why did I call you a bitch that first time? I don't remember.
You don't remember? No. Of course you don't remember. No. I tweeted that there was a picture of Jake and Drake, and I said that was a big dub. Yeah. And you said, Ariel, stop being a bitch.
Yeah, because now you're kind of like with them, you know?
What do you mean with them? Calling their fights?
No, yeah, well, they hired you now. You're just like part of their employees.
No, I work for Showtime, and I do other stuff for Showtime too.
Come on.
What do you mean? What do you want to see my...
I'm just saying your bread is butter with Jake now. So now you like, hype him up.
I've called 3 fights.
You hype him up now.
You think my bread is butter calling 3 fights?
With Jake, yeah.
No, that was because of Drake, who you love too, and you took a picture with as well.
I like Drake. I know that. Yeah, Drake is
fellow Jew, fellow Canadian.
Yeah, great man.
But every time I would tweet something about Jake Paul, you chime in. It's you and AJ Agazarm every single time.
AJ Agazarm,
like
what the hell is that?
Clockwork.
AJ Agazarm.
And then it was the greatest 10-7 in the history of 10-7.
Terrible.
I mean, it was
terrible.
I have never received so much love.
Obviously, because anybody talks shit about me. It's the same thing.
Up until the Paddy Pimblett thing recently, which you gave me props for. I appreciate that. I mean, that was a series of like 10-7, 10-6.
I got you back good. Don't worry. It's harder because you had the MMA on your side.
What are you talking about? You have a whole. You're a fighter.
Yeah, I know, but it's different because it's easy to hate me. You know, because everybody wants to be me, all the fighters and all that. So it's easy. Whenever you talk shit about me, they're just gonna jump on the bandwagon.
No, it was people. It was baseball players hitting me up. Everyone was like, "Fuck, that was."
It wasn't even good.
Incredible. And then
it's hard because you're sensitive though. You're sensitive.
Did you enlist the help of Douglas Crosby?
I don't know who that is.
You 100%.
I don't know who that is.
You were writing the same material.
I don't know who that is.
It's crazy.
Dude, you're the worst for talking shit, Douglas. You get sensitive,
Crosby,
though.
The MMA judge, wrote your material, and then you started doing.
I don't know who that is.
Hits. You were doing the same hits as Brendan Schaub.
I don't know who that is.
Got fired. Dana White crying.
That's true.
What happened to us?
No, you're sensitive.
I was actually the only guy who had your back.
That is true, but
how am I sensitive?
Because whenever someone talks bad about you or gives you anything, then you get like all like emotional and start posting texts and stuff.
Yeah. If you come at me, I come back at you.
Yeah, but you're different though, because I made like a stupid joke and then you started coming all crazy when we were friends. Well, my joke was very dumb. Come on.
No, but it was after a series of bullshit tweets.
No, the thing about you that you get mad because they're true.
You called me a bitch. Have I ever?
Oh my God, I called you a bitch.
Have I ever called you a bitch?
I mean, probably. I don't know.
What do you mean? Did I ever refer to you?
No, the one that you got mad about is because I said that you hang out with your wife's boyfriend or something like that.
I don't even remember that.
Remember, that was the one you got mad about. You're like, don't bring my wife. And it wasn't even bringing anything into it.
I mean, that is a pretty shitty thing to say to someone. Like, I give a fuck what you have to say about it.
I'm saying, but it wasn't even like that. It was like a funny meme. And you got upset about it.
No. Okay, if we're going to break the fourth wall here, you claim that I got mad about that?
You texted me saying, oh, you brought my wife into it. And I said, what was the fucking meme I put? I said, Ariel's the kind of guy to hang out with his wife's boyfriend. It's true, though.
But what really, you remember what really happened is you then went and told John Kavanaugh that I was saying some stuff, and then John lost trust in me because you broke my fucking trust.
That's not true.
Yeah, what do you mean not true? Go ask Kavanaugh.
Remember, we cleared
Kavanaugh stopped talking to me because of you.
It wasn't because of me. I don't even know what that is.
And by the way, you call me a friend. What kind of friend talks about someone like that?
Dude, you said way worse than that. That was like
what did I say? Tell me what I said.
I don't remember. There was some other stuff
you can't say I said way worse and not.
It was a meme, and then you got mad because I called you dick nose. Like, come on. That's like
now you're trying to like get little shots in.
No, but you did.
Now you're trying to get little shots in.
The picture I posted, and then you came back at me.
No, I didn't.
Tit for tat, but
Oh, when I said that, that you would get knocked out in like that video?
Something like that, yeah. And then I came back with something, and then you get emotional.
Constant W's.
You get
and I get tired of the W.
I feel bad because you called me crying one time. I still had the fucking thing.
Oh, fuck off. Don't do the lies. Don't do the lies.
You do.
Don't do the lies.
Then I feel bad because I'm
Here's the one thing. As you know, I don't like people who lie.
That's fine.
Now, this is the second lie so far. The second lie in 5 minutes.
You have a lie detector?
Yes, it is a fucking lie.
Lie detector with you.
For what?
Because I don't lie.
That I called you crying? Are you shitting me?
I have the fucking
Don't be a fucking bitch.
I have the voice.
You're gonna
be careful with the words.
Pull it out.
I actually have a new phone.
Fuck off.
I do. Look, it's a brand new one.
What does that mean?
Because I don't have all my old texts. I don't keep
fuck off. See, you're a liar. Lie number one. Okay, check. No. What do you don't put things in the cloud?
Yours? I don't like your messages.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure you don't.
That. And you got a new number.
Well,
by the way, what Darren Till did to you was way worse than any shit I ever said about you. Putting your number out there, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
I'd be fucking pissed. And then you still befriend him and do all this shit.
What shit? He's never been on the show.
I don't know what I saw you guys talk. I don't really.
No, we haven't. Another lie. By the way, another
lie. How's that? I don't know what the fuck you guys do.
We're 3. Joe, can you keep a running tally of all the lies?
I'm gonna call out your lies.
Okay, then there's the other one. When after I had to block your number because you were incessantly hounding me, you started texting me from different numbers.
You were sending me voice message memos crying like, dude, you fucking talked about this and that.
Joe,
this
guy kept sending me text. You kept. What kind of a person sends text
another lie. Put the one
from
for him.
different
that's a lie.
Numbers?
That's not me. Those are my people that find your number and
yeah, your people. Who are your people?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say names.
Who are these people that are saying, Dillon, give me Ariel's number so I could text
them? Find it.
Yeah, you messed with the wrong guy, kid.
That wasn't me.
You messed with the wrong guy.
That was not me.
It's literally how you speak.
Not me.
You don't know how you posted. Yes, the Hasbulla DMs that you posted. It's literally the same thing. I drink. I drink bottles the size of you, kid. You speak that way.
That was a good one.
This is the way you speak.
Have you ever had alcohol
in my life? Yes.
I thought you said you don't drink.
I don't really like it, but here's the thing. What the fuck happened to you?
What?
How did you go from this like incredible, talent in the world of BJJ to this guy who hasn't fought since 2019?
Well, I had a bad knee injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that because you never done anything athletic. But
sure, that's wrong. Captain of the Maccabi basketball team 2 years in a row. No big deal.
Oh, we supposed to play basketball, weren't we?
Yeah, I kick your ass in basketball.
I was doing.
How long ago was that? We're approaching 4 years.
So you never asked me what happened. So I had the knee surgery.
Yeah.
At HSS, which is supposed to be like the best.
Yeah, that's the one.
My graft failed, completely failed. So I had to get another surgery, which is another year. So basically 2 surgeries within a year. They says like being in 2 car accidents. So my knee was like completely fucked. So I had a surgery that failed. They had to use a different graft and do a whole thing within the same year. So like my knee was fucked. It's not like I don't want to fight. It's the stupidest thing ever. Like why wouldn't I want to fight?
Right. But you talk about fighting all the time.
Yeah, of course. I want to fight. Once I'm ready to fight, now I'm ready to go.
No, but throughout that process,
and I'm still the same person. Like I'm still gonna like choke everybody out. It's easy, And
sure, but here's the thing that I think would bother people.
I can't say it's been 2 years. I'm still the same person.
But you talk while you're injured.
Yeah, why not? I'm still the most relevant 2-0, and I'm about to make the biggest bag of anybody in MMA.
How much you get paid?
I'm not gonna say, but it's way more than anybody.
Tell us the truth. Then it's another lie. I have to put it.
No, but once it comes out, then you could see. It will come out.
Where's this fight happening?
I'm making more
London?
than any UFC champion right now. Izzy's not a champion anymore. Conor's not.
Right.
I'm telling you, I make more than any of them.
How are you and Conor these days?
We're good.
Yeah?
What's it called?
When's the last time you talked to him? Don't lie.
I don't think about that.
Don't lie. What do you mean you don't think about that?
I don't know.
So you're not, because I saw he did an IG live. It was like before the Poirier fight last summer. And he's like, come on, Dillon, let's go. I think you were trying to talk to him in the comments, which is weird for a friend to try to talk to another friend in the comments of IG Live.
We weren't talking in the comments. I just said,
and he's like, come on. I remember he was in the car and I was like, shit, Conor's trying to like get Dillon back, which I thought was a cool thing that he did.
I actually had another surgery after that time that we talked.
So how many surgeries?
2 surgeries, yeah.
Total?
Yeah. They said it's like literally being in a like total car accident twice. Because my knee was just like.
So why aren't you guys friends?
We are friends.
Come on.
I want to be friends.
When's the last time you spoke to him? You don't even remember.
I don't. Yeah, because we just talk. I don't know.
You would think.
Why you can question me about this? It's so weird.
Well, because he was the guy
who brought you. Last time you talked to Dana or someone? I don't know.
Yeah, February of 2016 was the last time.
You fucked Dana over though. I don't know. You get all mad about him. You did fuck him over.
Yeah. Okay. How did I fuck him over? Don't try to change the subject.
I'm just saying.
Conor is the reason why anyone in MMA knows who you are. I didn't know who you were.
That's not true.
I legit didn't know who you were before he brought you in.
I don't know where you.
What?
I don't know who would have made you popular.
It was first it was Ito Portal, then it was you, and then it was like, all right, here we go.
You're just saying that because you just want to talk shit.
No, listen. Do you think I knew? Do you think I knew
about you fucking over Dana?
No. I was talking about Conor first. Don't try to play this game.
But you asked me weird questions.
I just wanted to know when's the last time you talked to him. Is that a weird question?
That's weird. When's the last time you talked to your freaking friend?
Ask me and I'll tell you.
I don't know. You don't have any friends, so it's different.
What, DC? I spoke to him this morning.
DC hates you. He's on a different side. He's on ESPN.
Okay.
Come on.
We're doing this low-hanging fruit stuff.
I just want to
know why you don't talk to him anymore, because he was like your main guy. He was like your main
He's going through some stuff right now. I don't know. I don't talk. I mean, we talk all the time. Hey, what's up? I don't know. Call each other.
Are you going to train with him for this fight?
I don't think so, no. I think there's a...
Boxer.
Yeah, no. I mean, if it comes to opportunity, I'm just here. He's there. He's traveling a lot.
Maybe you go early?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I trained with him my whole life, so it's not like I haven't trained with him
your whole life.
I met him when I was 22. I'm 29 now, so that's a lot of years of training.
You're not 5 years old. You met him 5 years ago.
I mean, you know what I mean, but I obviously learned things from him throughout the years,
When's the last time you trained with him?
It would have to be before my knee injury, yeah.
So really, of those 5 years, you trained with him like 2 years?
No, that wouldn't make sense, because when he fought Poirier was when I hurt my knee. No, it wasn't Poirier, it was Cerrone.
2020?
Yeah, 2020, yeah. That's why I blew my knee out. It was right before the cold, yeah.
So are you... Okay, yeah, I didn't change the subject. You can't say that I changed the subject when I was bringing...
I was saying that's fucked up what you did to Dana, I think.
What did I do to Dana? Here we go. Let's hear it.
He took you under his wing. He made you popular. He did all this stuff for you.
He made me popular? How do you make me popular?
That's how I knew who you were, because you used to do all the interviews with Dana and all that stuff.
That's the only thing.
That's not true?
That's the only thing I did? That's the only thing I did?
He did like all he brought you into everything. He did everything for you.
Okay, he did everything.
And then the Brock Lesnar thing was fucked up. But for the company, why'd you have to go spoil it? As a wrestling fan.
You're doing this?
As a wrestling fan.
You're really going to do this now?
I'm just asking. Well, you're asking me weird questions. I can't ask you weird questions.
But you're bringing up lies.
That's not the lie.
This is not true. I'm not going over this again. I've done it a million times. You've never answered.
Dana just brought it up, so it's actually still relevant.
No, he didn't bring it up.
Yeah, he did. I don't watch the...
with Patty?
Yeah, the Patty thing.
Yeah, he didn't bring it up in that clip. I've watched the clip. Yeah. Next, what else you got? What else of your,
you didn't answer my question.
Repertoire?
You didn't answer my,
what is the question? You didn't ask a question.
So why did you fuck him over when he had your back?
Because I didn't fuck him over.
Okay, that's all I asked. You're answering. I'm giving you I'm asking for the answer.
Jabroni YouTuber guy reported on this fight when it came out was the same thing that I did. What else you got?
That's different though, because you announced it before.
It wasn't announced. I didn't announce it. I reported it. Keep going.
Yeah, but that's still...
Keep going.
What's
the difference? What do you mean? There's a huge difference between announcing. Announcing is what a promotion does.
Where they were going to have this big pop.
What big pop? It was a fucking 60-second commercial that took them probably 30 minutes to make.
You know that it's a big pop when someone comes on the screen and no one knew he was coming back.
Who gives a shit? I've reported a million things. I reported when Conor came back to fight Nate for the second time. What's the difference in that? Why doesn't anyone bring that up? It wasn't a hidden thing? No one knew about it.
I'm just asking. I mean, that's why he said he got mad at you.
Okay. Well, no, you're saying that I screwed him over, and now you're trying to backtrack.
No, I'm just saying. But I was asking you a question.
Why are you fighting KSI?
Because I'm gonna make a fucking bag to fight a YouTube.
Well, what's a bag? Tell us.
It's a lot. I told you. It's more.
Seven figures?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see. Plus sponsorships, everything. At the end of the day.
Why are people saying you're not going to show up?
Why wouldn't I show up? It's the stupidest thing ever.
Well, you didn't show up to the press conference.
Yeah, because they want me to beat to fucking walk to their drum. Fuck that.
It's a press conference. Who cares?
No, I'm going to go to London for one day when I'm fucking sick.
Well, at least come.
Stupid.
Are you sick right now?
No, I mean, I'm a little...
Jesus. You have COVID?
You're a germaphobe, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Dude, you're almost 40. You're a germaphobe? You scared of germs?
What do you got? Gonorrhea?
Gonorrhea.
Look at it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So why did you go at least you got to sell the fight?
Yeah, of course. I already sold it. Who sold this fight the most? Don't fucking lie. The most you heard about this fight is all the shit I done. I was trading number 3 and fucking on Twitter in the whole world after that whole coffee thing.
Oh, that thing. Jeez. When Anthony Taylor knocked you out.
Oh, stop it. You talk a lot. You talk a big game. You never trained.
What? By the way, I never trained. Of course.
You ever trained?
Yeah, of course.
And what?
I train right now.
And what?
Twice a week. Boxing.
What?
Boxing.
Boxing? Stop it. Dude, your arms are like noodles.
Yeah, so they used to look like freaking angel hair pasta, so I've come a long way.
Yeah. I mean, you've covered the sport for so long, you should train, you know?
What happened with Anthony Taylor?
Dude, that's... he's a fucking loser. I didn't even know who it was, to be honest with you. I thought it was a homeless guy, chirping, yelling.
So you're in the... Where are you? What do we have?
We went to a court. This guy's screaming, you won't hurt my friend KSI. I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? I was like, just get the fuck
out. Where were you guys?
We were in the parking lot, but it was a different
I think a lot of people didn't see it. Do we have it?
I'm going to watch it right now.
No, just for the audience.
Funny. They're pretty sure they've seen it. It was all over the place.
I don't think so.
But it was in the video. It doesn't show. There were so many groups of people that were trying to fight me. And even Chael said this. Anybody wants to get
here we go. So which one is... Oh, that's Anthony, the short guy?
Wait, let me get my knockout in there, too.
Okay.
Put my knockout in there.
What would have happened if that car wasn't there?
Stop it. I didn't even feel it. Have you ever been punched in the face?
Oh, yeah.
From who?
Oh, lots of people.
Stop it.
Man. Did it hurt?
I didn't even feel it.
So why
did he have a mark?
But I didn't know you guys had beef.
I didn't know what that is.
But why did he punch you?
Because he's a loser and he wanted to make a fucking name for himself.
Did it work?
No, I mean, he probably did, yeah. I mean, it's probably the most fucking, I don't know who that is, I swear. And it was fucked up because I was with two people that can't fight, right? So we come outside, they have Hasim's camp trying to fight me.
This was for the Hasim
so it's
Greg
like
Hardy
Hasim's
fight.
camp, and then there was like a bunch of boxing guys I want to do, and then a bunch of YouTubers all just trying because they know that I'm the fucking, the king, and they're going to get clicks after. You know it's true. When you talk shit about me, you get your most engagement. So stop
No, that's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
Don't lie.
It's not. Go look at the engagement.
Okay, I will.
Just go look
I will. I'll go bring it up.
Okay, please. All right, another lie.
Look at Big John McCarthy. He fucking.
What do you say?
He gets like 3 likes a post, and then he talks about me. He has 10K on it. So.
10K, Jesus. Not something to write home about.
On Twitter, it's good numbers for a guy that gets 5 likes.
All right, fine, whatever. What happened here? Why did he punch you?
So the situation was actually weird. The reason I was trying to like pay attention to everybody, I'm with 2 guys that don't know how to fight.
Who are the guys?
It was my brother and then one of my friends. And my other friend is just like a normal, like at least my brother can, but my other friend doesn't. He's like a normal dude that just like works like a regular job. And we go outside, and there was like fucking 30 people, 40 people trying to start a fight with me. So then all of a sudden the punches started throwing. And then I had to watch out for my brother to make sure because there's a bunch of guys that are like fighters are trying to jump him. Then my friend is getting jumped. So I'm like looking around trying to like make sure everybody's okay. Because obviously I'm the one that knows how to fight.
Sure.
And so you see in the video, after he hits me, it was so like crazy. I didn't know who hit me because there were so many people. So then I saw my brother was on the ground. I came over. I smacked one guy. I don't know who it was, some boxer. And then
you punched him?
Yeah, I punched him, yeah.
I didn't see that.
I can show it to you.
Okay, where is it?
On my Twitter.
Okay.
Tell him to go on my Twitter. It's a good shot too.
You have this shot, Connor? Maybe
I'm getting it right now.
It's on my Twitter. Just go down. And then it was just, I knew that was going to happen, dude. All these guys just want to make a name. They're all just like, I don't know who that is, Anthony Taylor.
Did you feel embarrassed though?
No. I took that smack like a fucking champ, dude. That was a hard hit.
If the car wasn't there. No shame in that, by the way.
You talk a lot of shit.
I'm not saying if
you think you could take a hit that hard?
If what?
Is it, you think you could take a hit that hard?
From Anthony Taylor?
Yeah.
Probably not. But I'm not a pro fighter.
Yeah, no, but you talk like one.
What do you mean I talk like one? I'm a guy who talks about fighting.
That's not true.
What does that mean?
You talk shit to fighters all the time.
To who?
I don't even know, but
Name
I know
one.
you do. I know you do talk.
Again, another thing that you don't have actual receipts for. Yeah. So you got knocked out, and then
Shut up, you get knocked out.
Did you not?
Stop it.
If there wasn't a car,
I don't know if you saw the thing.
Okay, what happened with the coffee?
Someone told me he was thirsty. I would just fucking get.
No, but that one was weird because.
How was that weird? I smacked him with it. It was in my hand. And he was right there talking shit, and I just whacked him.
Right.
It's a great video.
And that was KSI.
All over your past company. ESPN covered it like crazy.
They loved it.
Yeah, they loved it. It was all over Sports Center.
I don't know about that.
You were probably crying watching.
Yeah,
to get the cover.
I was crying. Yeah. I don't think I mentioned it once on the show afterwards. Yeah. No one batted an eye. You know what shit I got?
It was all over Sports Center.
Yeah, what does that mean, Sports Center? The IG of Sports Center or the actual television show?
Yeah.
You're telling me that the television show Sports Center was talking about you?
It was in the top 10 because they said it was like a pitch.
Get out of here. Yeah. Well, was that a good moment or a bad moment for you?
Great moment. What do you mean?
Did you hit him with the coffee?
Of course. He was soaked. He had his little outfit on. It was so funny. He had like this like Brokeback Mountain fucking outfit. I don't know what the hell he was wearing.
Was the fight made already before that or?
It was, yeah. I mean, I wasn't there just like I walked up in Texas. Like that was the fight, yeah. That was the fight.
It was already a done deal.
So I was supposed to fight Logan. I don't know if you know this.
No,
Logan was completely signed. We were done. It was
signed.
100% signed. And we were going to announce it at that same date. So that same date, we were going to go announce me and Logan. And then he did that match with Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah.
And he blew his knee out. And then they were like, oh, you want to wait for Logan? So I could have waited for Logan. But then he was like, I don't know about my knee. It could be 6 months. I'm like, dude, I've been out long enough. I'm going to fight. So I just took KSI.
So that night they were going to announce Logan if
he didn't hurt his knee.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I wanted Logan more. I mean, because me had more beef, like the Pauls and us, you know. But KSI is good, too. I don't give a shit, to be honest. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, about the box for a couple $1 million.
And where would the Logan fight have happened? Not London.
It would have been in. It was supposed to be Atlanta, Houston, where the Houston Rockets play.
Okay, Toyota Center.
Toyota Center. Yeah.
Were you bummed?
Yeah, because I'd rather be here. I don't want to go to London.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I run London too, so.
What does that mean?
You know that.
I don't know what that means.
Come with me to London and see who gets more popular, me or KSI.
KSI's a big freaking deal.
I know, yeah, but I'm more popular in London. I have more respect on the streets.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Be clipped if you want that.
Oh, yeah. What do we got, Frank?
See?
Frank, look, listen, we're trying to show
Frank's
all
on
sides.
my side.
What is this? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
we gotta get a little bit.
What is going on here, Frank?
There you go. All right, so look.
I don't know what's going on.
Watch this KO. Boom.
Oh, wait. Wait, play it again. Play it again. I want to see it. Look, I'm trying to show all sides of the coin here. I don't know why it's so small. It seems a little suspect.
Because it was like a guy recording like they did those live.
Yeah.
It's a good shot, right?
Yeah, but who was that guy?
He was one of the guys that was punching my brother in the back of the head. So all I saw was like, okay, I see this guy throwing punches and cracked him. He was a boxer too. He's like,
but did you get revenge on Anthony Taylor?
No, I didn't. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that.
Why?
He'll get it handled.
Oh, you're gonna sue him?
No, I don't sue.
What does that mean?
I never sued.
Right.
You just get it handled.
Did you try to sue the guy in
Was this gonna be another joke?
No.
You're fucking smirking.
The guy in Jersey Shore. Did you not sue that guy?
Oh yeah, but that's just like so much. I could. It's going on still. Actually, that's still not been settled.
Still,
yeah.
That's been 2 years.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
What is the holdup?
Just because he's like another guy's trying to press charges. I'm like, it's just like a whole thing going on, and the fucking place, they delete all the footage of like everything that happened, because that guy jumped me from behind when I was getting held by 8 people. And like I was on crutches. Like who jumps, some fat ass motherfucker jumps on my back. And the cops weren't doing anything. They're all like fans. They were like, they didn't even move. There was like cops there, and then like the guys on my back, and then like because I'm looking at 2 cops if you watch the video, so I thought it was a cop. So the guys are telling me not to move. So it's like a bunch of cops got fired because they leaked the picture. The mugshot.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 of them got fired.
So who's suing who here?
It's like a whole thing. The bar can get sued too because they have like a terrible reputation, but it's fucked up because the bar's owner has some kind of like connection to the guy that is like the prosecutor and stuff. So it's like a weird. So they're trying to get into it because over there in those small towns, everybody kind of knows each other. So like they don't want to prosecute the bar and like all this stuff. If you go in their Yelp reviews, it's just like this place sucks. They jump everybody. They're like a piece of shit. And it's just
when you go out, do you need security now?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah.
Legit.
100%.
Like, do you have security here?
No, I didn't. With you, no.
No, but just when you go out.
Oh yeah, well I was worried because outside I thought maybe some crazy fans or some shit like that.
So you were worried of the people?
No, I'm not worried about like fighters and stuff. I mean,
no, like of the people.
It just sucks when I want to go out and have a good time. I have to worry about fucking some idiots like throwing shit and like talking.
Does that happen?
100%, yeah. I told them about this when I went to this fucking press whatever that shit was. Yeah. I said, listen, every fighter here is when I walked in, the guys are like fucking like in awe. And I'm like, dude, this is gonna happen. And they're like, no, we got security, And I was like, all right, whatever, because I don't want to give these fucking no names like the opportunity to even like, you know what I mean? So it is.
Does it not get tiresome though?
Yeah, it does.
So why don't you just stop?
I don't do that much. Just people are very sensitive. You're sensitive too, though. You know that.
Again, you're gonna go back to me. This is not about me right now. This is about you. You're the guest on my show.
Therapy session?
Well, you know, I actually. Can I be honest with you for a second? I actually think deep down you're a good guy, and I think you have a good heart.
I mean, you think?
I feel like you've lost your way. You ever see the movie Billy Madison?
Though. That would be like
you're like the puppy who lost its way.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this to you. I don't know. People always ask my friends, like, "Oh, is he a dick in person?" They're like, "No," or like something like that. It's because when I hang out with people that I like and stuff, it's not me just talking shit to them. Sure. I have friends. I'm not going to the fucking having dinner and be like, "Yo, fuck you, bitch," you know. So like when I'm talking about fighters, they're trying to kill me and have my, talk shit to me and say they're gonna knock me out from my family. KSI's talking about my mom. So like then it's a different story. Then
I guess you gave your mom props.
I guess so, yeah, but still, like he was trying to like, why even go past that?
Sure, I agree.
And then his mom is nasty, so like I got him back with that good. I did. So stop.
Listen,
it was a good comeback.
It was a good comeback.
Yeah,
I agree with you. You should never talk. You should never talk about mom.
I don't overstep that boundary.
I made a joke about my wife.
That wasn't a joke. That was a joke about you.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
You're saying that my wife cheats on me.
No, it wasn't. It says that you're the kind of guy to hang out with your wife's boyfriend.
Yeah, that was that.
And everybody liked it. It was like everybody's like, yeah, it's true. He probably does look like the kind of guy to hang out with his wife's boyfriend.
How's your girlfriend?
I don't have one. I'm single.
All right.
Single, bachelor.
Okay, so and
come out with me one day.
I would love to.
Would you drink?
No.
Why?
Actually, speaking of that, we just had Paulo Costa on. Yeah.
I always drink him though. Did you ask him?
Yeah, actually, thank you for saying that because I said, Paulo, we have Dillon coming on. He's like, oh, I can't wait to see that. Yeah. He's a good guy. I said, Paulo, you might be the only person in MMA who likes Dillon Danis.
Oh, relax.
But then he said,
a lot of fans.
He said, this is, and I quote, you need to fix your drinking problem. He says, you drink too much.
That's not, he challenged me. He said he could drink. His whole thing was like wine, this and that.
Yes.
And I was like, great, let's do a wine chart.
He said you drank 2 bottles.
So I could put down a lot. But so we get there and I was like, all right, let's take a shot to start up. And he was like, oh, I don't really drink like that. I was like, dude, your whole thing is like drinking. And then he started drinking and then he was like, I can't keep up. He's like, it's too much. Yeah, he was.
So you beat him?
Oh, yeah.
But are you drinking too much?
No, I haven't drinking.
I actually wouldn't blame you if you were drinking. I mean, it's been a tough 3 years for you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I drink, but when I'm in camp and I have a fight coming up, I don't drink at all.
At all?
I don't touch
When's the last time?
Maybe 12 weeks. So it would be, how am I good with math? So yeah, I don't know, 12 weeks from the fight. Maybe sometimes more.
What happened at MSG, outside MSG with Nathan?
That's a whole different story that they get on camera. So we went out to go get a couple beers on the top. And it was me, my couple friends, Craig Jones actually. And I see them like, I see like that guy that he hangs out with. I don't know his name, the smaller guy. He's like Spanish.
Avila?
think so. Yeah, he's like, and I knew, I'm like, dude, this dude is like, he's just like Anthony Taylor. They're looking for fucking the most attention they can get. And he's with Nate. And then they're coming. And then like, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be whatever. So whatever. So they come. And like Nate is like looking at me. I'm like, what's up? And then his boy's like, yo, fuck you, man. Like he's
this
like,
is inside the
inside the arena. And his boys is like, I don't know what the fuck he was saying. Because they're all kind of like, you know, they don't really make sense. So they're all kind of just like punch drunk. So I have no idea what he's saying. He's like, man. And I was like, what? And he like just throws his beer on me. Like it was actually like a tequila soda, which wasn't that bad. So I took my beer and I hit him in the face with it. And then everybody started kind of like brawling and the cops got involved. And like, it was funny because one of my friends slipped on the beer. His friend slipped. It was like going back and forth. And Nate was like trying to separate it. Like I was going after Nate and then his boy was like trying to, and then Nate like separated it. The whole thing happened. And then he walked away and I was like, yeah, fuck you, walk away or something. Like, I don't know, we kind of got into it. And he starts coming back and then the cops like took him out. So then we're outside and we're just talking.
By the way, I don't think people knew about that.
No one knew about it. There's a picture of me and the cops because they were restraining me.
Yeah.
And
so did they
no,
take you in?
The guy was like, yo, I used to train Marcelo's. He's like, I got you, don't worry about it. He's like, I saw he started it and shit like that. Because he threw his drink first.
So then you had to sit and watch the rest of the card?
What? Yeah. Ugh. But it was tequila soda, so it was kind of like not that bad. It's just like seltzer water, you know what I mean?
I know, but it's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. I was pissed off about that. But I got him back with the beer, which a beer is worse because it has a stand. And
all right.
So then we go outside.
Now the night is over.
Yeah, the night is over. We go outside.
You see him again randomly?
So no, this is a funny thing. I'm talking to Audi. So I'm like, my back is turned towards the subway station. And I'm talking to Audi. And then I get hit with like an empty Snapple bottle or something. So now I'm like, in my head, I was like, oh, it's just some heckling because there's a bunch of fans out there from the UFC. I was like, some guy heckling me or some homeless guy. And I turn around and it's like Nate. And he's just like screaming and doing shit. And then Audi's like flipping out because his kids are there. He has like a bunch of young kids. Yeah. And Audi's like, dude, my kids are here, Dillon. Please don't do this. Like they're crying. And like I'm like standing there and we're going back and forth kinda. And I'm like, yo, his kids are right here. If you want to, let's go like, I don't know what street I said. Let's go to the next street. Like was not doing it in front of the kids. The kids are freaking out. And then Audi's in the middle and then the kids are there. And we keep going back and forth. We're talking shit. And then he comes up. He's like, hey, man, I always had respect for you, Audi. And I don't know what he was saying. So I'm behind Audi. And then he goes to me, yo, fuck you. Don't come that close to me. I said, what the fuck are you going to do about it? And then he kind of slapped my friend. Yeah. And then I came to him and I was like, yo, let's go over here to whatever, the street. He's like, okay, I'll meet you over there. And then it just kind of, that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, but apparently he wants to have a boxing match with me.
Really?
Yeah. So after the KSI, 100%. MMA or boxing.
How do you feel about your boxing, skills? Because obviously you grew up as a jiu-jitsu guy.
I'm more of like a Ariel Helwani. I would say.
I saw your clip of hitting the pads.
You like that?
I mean,
well, you never boxed.
I feel pretty confident that I could hit pads better than you.
Should we do it?
Legit.
We should do a sparring session.
No.
Why don't we just spar?
Whatever you were doing on the pads, I feel like you were trolling.
If you can make
was that a troll job?
If you can make a minute sparring with me, I'll give you $1 million.
That's not the point.
Yeah, no, this is the point. You're saying you could be a better boxer than me.
No. I said when I saw that video, I was like, you're trying to like lure KSI.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, do we have that, Conor? It was great. I was like, this is one of your better stuff.
I don't know.
Because it was so slow.
Oh yeah,
and you were doing the thing. It was like Stephen A.S. You were doing that thing to the side.
No, what they don't realize too is that KSI like runs that like Misfits thing. Yeah. So they're coming, they want me to spar. I'm like, no, fuck you guys. Like they would just give it straight to them.
What do you mean they want you to spar?
Like they want to record like a bunch of sparring and do like a bunch of shit. And like I'm not stupid. Like they have no footage on me now. Why wouldn't they just like watch it?
That's why I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
I'm giving you props. So you gave them like the worst stuff possible to think that you're gonna. That was
my hitting the mitts. I don't know what you're talking about. That's how I hit mitts, bro.
That's not how you hit mitts.
But you know what's fucked up? I'm gonna hurt KSI really bad. And no one realizes.
Who's the favorite?
He is. It's fine.
Does that piss you off?
No.
You're a legit pro fighter.
Yeah, but everybody's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Jiu-jitsu guy, yeah.
I mean, sort of.
Well, 2-0.
I've been hurt.
He has more.
I'm 2-0.
He has more boxing matches than you have MMA fights.
Stop. I'm 2-0, and I'm about to make more money than any guy in MMA right now.
That's not true.
It is.
That's not 100%.
True. I can shake your hand on that when the purse comes up.
That's not true. Izzy for sure made more in his last fight.
Okay, Izzy because he gets a pay-per-view and he has that.
No, for sure.
Actually, might be close to Izzy though, and then Conor's not fighting right now. So I'm telling you, I saw what Paulo was going to make against Whitaker, and
he tweeted it 70-70. But that's
like what I was getting like in my first fight for Bellator. Like that's nothing. That's embarrassing. I got more than that from my first fight with Bellator.
Usman probably made more.
Usman's boring as fuck though.
I know, but that's not the point. That's all we're talking about.
Who wants to see him fight? Like
I'm sure Ngannou will make more in his next fight.
No, his last fight.
Well, no, his next
600,000. That's nothing.
Yeah, but his next one, I said.
If he fights John Jones or something.
Yeah. John Jones will make more.
You're talking about the guys are not active. I say guys are active.
Sure. Volkanovski.
Yeah.
But how much? Why don't you tell us?
How much do you make?
I'm not the one.
Okay,
I'm not the one being questioned.
I know,
right
but
now.
you're questioning me about money, so
I know because I'm not the one saying I'm the highest paid, this, that, and the other.
Okay,
so it's a natural
matter.
follow-up.
When it comes out, then that's fine.
Do you think the London Commission will actually put this out?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works either.
I don't know. I hope so.
Are you still with Bellator?
Yeah, Scott Coker. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about how I had to do that because it's
what
a Showtime and DAZN or.
Oh, the rivals.
Yeah, the rivals. So I had to, pay a hefty fee.
You had to pay?
I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about how much. I can say how much.
What is
I don't know.
Tell me.
I need my publicist. I don't want to get in trouble with Coker, but it's a lot of money. It's.
What does that mean?
When I'm paying Coker for to let me fight is more than probably another.
You had to pay Coker to let you out?
Not to let me out. I'm still with them, but it's just because it would be different if it was with Showtime. You understand? Because with Showtime they have a deal with them.
Yeah.
And DAZN is
Why does it seem like he's I don't know, some of his comments.
I understand though, because he wants me to come back to MMA, his star, obviously there's no one in Bellator that's going to bring that kind of noise.
You think they're still struggling since your last fight in 2019?
They haven't recovered. Who brings that much hype?
Legit. Okay, Can I ask you right now, what was the name of the guy that you fought in 2019? Legit, off the top of your head.
2019?
Yeah, what was his name?
Max Humphreys. I know.
Is he a legit person?
Of course. No, he was fake.
No, is that, I wouldn't, you could have said right now,
there's actually a thing. He beat someone that John Jones lost to.
Come on.
I'll find you the thing.
Since?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Or before that?
I think it was before. I don't know. First off,
Max Humphreys is the guy who delivered my UPS package yesterday.
Did he?
Yes.
And then maybe he got a new job. What's it called? If you look at anybody's record for their second fight, Ben Askren had a guy that was 0-5. These guys are terrible. My guy at least was a winning record.
Yeah, but the difference is you talk a big game and you say X, Y, and Z.
I'm still here. I'll still fight anybody.
Yeah.
I'll fight Patty right now. I'll fight any of those guys.
Why does it feel like Scott?
I'll fight this kid too. This is the kid that just fought the 18-year-old, right?
Yeah. Scott is trying to distance himself from you. Why is that?
He's not trying to distance. I just think that he's mad because the big comeback should have been in MMA, which I agree, but why not just beat up a YouTuber for fucking a ton of money?
Were you close to coming back?
I wanted to. So it was before, so I was getting ready for my comeback. And then Logan, they were like, okay, you want to do Logan? Didn't guarantee Jake for a crazy amount of money. I said, fuck yeah, why not? And then they wanted me to wait for him. And I was like, dude, he's a scumbag, to be honest with you. Because he kind of didn't update Logan. He didn't update me on the fight and tell me how he was doing the wrestling and stuff. And I wasted so much time because I was like, oh, I'm going to fight Logan, And he just kind of had me waiting. And then I was like, I could have came back already, So that was the only thing that pissed me off about him. I don't know. Those guys are all fake.
The wrestling is impressive.
He does do a good job.
He does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I'm a big wrestling fan.
I know. Look, you're wearing an NWO hat.
Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Does it say Nose World Order? I think so. I know you're a closet fan.
I didn't get that joke.
I was actually
Who's your favorite wrestler?
I was actually really surprised when you DM me, asked me to come back on. I was like, this is big of you.
No,
what are you talking about?
Do you want to? Yeah, but you said, are we BFFs again? So that was kind of being.
DAZN reached out.
That's because they don't know.
Paradigm reached out.
No, but you started the niceness, and I kind of said, okay.
No, you started the niceness. You said that I got Patty 10-7. So I said, thanks. Does this mean we're friends?
Well, he helped me out because you paid me $100K to come to
That's right. Go.
So he got to help him.
Another lie.
No, it was $100K, right?
So speaking of money, when you do this whole thing with the tweets, I'll pay you
I do.
100,000.
No one ever wins them because I'm always, whatever happens.
The ones where you lose.
No, that's not true.
Must follow Dillon Danis. Why do you do this?
I never done that because I like to give back. And why would I pay someone if they don't follow me?
But why do you do this?
Because I like to get back money.
If I don't finish Patty Pimblett in under 2 minutes, I'll retire and delete all social media forever, plus give everyone who likes this $1K each.
It's true.
You're really going to go through it and start paying people $1,000?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Oh, here's another one. If Mbappe wins the World Cup, I will cash app everyone who likes his tweet $230.
Did he win the World Cup?
Must be following Dillon Danis. But again,
why would I give the money to someone
you delete the ones.
That's not true. Yes, there's another fucking lie from you.
If Sean O'Malley beats Pedro Munoz, I'll give one person who likes this tweet 1,000. Must be following.
It was a draw.
Right.
See, I do. They're all up.
Yeah, but why do you do this is the question.
I like to give back to my fans. And why not do it in a fun way?
Have you ever done it?
Of course. I can show you my bank account.
How much have you given away?
From all those? Maybe 6. Maybe, I don't know. I usually give 1,000, or 2,000.
What's the point, though?
I told you I like to give back, and why not make it fun? And then people get mad, must be following you. Obviously, I'm not going to give some money to some guy that's not a fan of mine, that's not following me. It was the stupidest thing ever.
But if they see that tweet and then follow you,
maybe
they're not a fan. How do you know who's been a fan?
But now they know. Now they're seeing my stuff, and then they fall in love with me after seeing all my tweets are so good. Stuff
One might say this is just a way to get followers.
I mean, you could say that. But I'm just giving back. At least I give back to my fans. You ever give back to your fans?
Yeah, I do this show for free. That's actual content. I've done more in the last 3 years. And what have you done? You've sent out a bunch of tweets.
I mean, I'm still fucking on top, so.
What does that mean on top when you say that? Again.
Relevant.
Is fighting KSI...
KSI is huge. You just said he was big.
I know, but is that like ultimately what you want in your career?
No, it's not.
So
why not add a ton of money that's going to help me with my career and my training and everything?
Why?
And why not prove? You know what's kind of cool to me too, to be honest, is I've done jiu-jitsu. I compete in jiu-jitsu. I competed in wrestling, Greco-Roman, freestyle. I competed in everything. And I was going to be like, at the end of the day, it could be like, I've done boxing. I've done every single martial art. I've done MMA. It's more than a lot of people could say. How many styles have I fought? I'm a jiu-jitsu guy about the box, and like no one ever wants to give me shit. Like, how many people would do that? Like, imagine making Kron Gracie do a boxing match. He'd probably be like, fuck off.
Sure.
Like, I'm going to a territory that's not my specialty.
And you're upset that no one's giving you credit for this?
No one ever gives me credit. I don't think anybody ever gives me credit on anything.
Are you surprised by this?
I don't really care, to be honest. When I was younger, maybe, but now I just say fuck everybody. Because everybody's against me, and then when you talk shit about me, they make more headlines.
You know why they're against you, right?
That's fine. But when
you're the reason
I'm the
why.
rich one, so it's fine.
You're the reason why.
That's fine.
What do you mean you're the rich one?
Like, every single guy talks shit about me, they're just, like, they just do it just to get the fucking, I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest.
I feel like you do care.
No, I mean, sometimes I'm like, come on, just fucking, but it is what it is.
You bring it upon yourself.
I'll prove
them wrong.
That's
the thing that I'm trying
prove them wrong.
to get at.
It's fine. I'll prove them wrong every time.
But why bring it upon yourself?
You know what the worst thing to be, though? Is someone that no one cares about, like Demetrius Johnson. Like, no one ever tuned in to watch his fight. It was always just like if Demetrius Johnson is fighting, everybody would be like, okay, I'll probably catch it on the back end. No one's ever going to be like, how much pay-per-views has he ever sold?
What beef do you have with Demetrius Johnson?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's the worst.
Why do you have to bring him into this?
Because he's like the kind of guy that, or even Usman, like, no one's ever like, yo, I got to watch his Usman fight tonight. I never heard anybody say that. And then with me, maybe you have a guy like, yo, I can't wait to see Dillon Danis get knocked out tonight. Like, that's like something, at least they have emotion towards me.
Does it bother you that the majority of the people are hoping you get knocked out?
No, it's fine. It's great.
As long as they tune in.
Yeah, that's the best thing. How many heels in wrestling has sold tickets?
Yeah, no, that's true. But there's a difference between being a heel and like having X-Pac heat, right? There's change the channel heat, and then there's I want to see this guy.
No one changes the channel. Stop.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, no one changes channel because you're not fighting.
All my videos,
there's no channel to change.
I'm coming back.
Are you fighting
in a month?
Why do I feel like this fight isn't happening?
It is happening. I don't know. Why wouldn't that? Everybody's been saying that because I don't know, because everybody hates me. But it's fine.
When do you go?
Probably the week before, because you have to do some media stuff and shit like that.
Are you going to go to the media stuff?
Yeah, I'm not going to show up. Of course I'm going to go.
I don't know. You just didn't show up to this stuff.
That was stupid. They want me to do everything on their fucking back end. Like, I have fucking say
But aren't they the ones paying you?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go to London for 8.5 hours and then go do like an hour press conference and come back.
Sure.
And then I'm already not feeling good. I'm going to go there, get more sick, and then come back and fuck that. Everybody's been sick around here too. It's just like
were they upset?
Yeah, I think they were.
What'd they say?
I don't know. I had like 30 minutes. Yeah, they were like threatening to pull. I was like, okay, pull it. Go ahead. You guys need me more than I need you.
How many viewers do you think this gets?
You keep looking a little smirk.
Well, I'm just saying, KSI is infinitely bigger. He's got like millions upon millions of followers. You're asking people to follow you so you can cash app them.
Who did he fight?
He fought the two dudes. He didn't fight anyone of note. Oh well, other than
but you wouldn't
Logan.
know. I'm saying everybody knows about this fight's happening.
I mean, I know that he fought the two dudes. He fought the two dudes.
Yeah, the two dudes.
Yeah, you think that's the same thing I would say to you? The two dudes.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
know who the guys you fought are.
But you were there fucking covering it, so stop it.
I was not.
I did an interview with you after.
KSI?
No, I'm talking about the fucking.
Oh, your fight?
Yeah,
you think I was there to cover your fight?
Yeah, you were.
Well, first of all,
Dillon, come on, please do it.
I will say, number one, I'll say Chael Sonnen retirement fight, my friend. Number two, yes, you're right.
Dillon, please. Hey.
You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
It was worthy to cover a fight of yours back then. You were someone of note. You think I'm going to London for this?
No. They didn't invite you. They want to invite ESPN guys.
Yeah, right. I was supposed to do Misfits Boxing.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, you got Jake on you're on his payroll. So
no, I was pretty much at the goal line.
Yeah.
But then I heard they were signing people like you, and I was like, "Fuck!"
I knew you were gonna come with that.
No, it's the actual truth. Speaking of Jake,
I thought you were actually gonna work with us for this fight. They said you were gonna be the ring girl.
Yeah, good one.
No, but they did say that, and I was like, "That's awesome."
Ring boy, it would be ring boy.
No, you'd be
Shout out to Elias Theodoro. You want to see me in a bikini?
I want to
gross.
Get up there.
That's gross. Listen, what happened with Jake Paul? Why haven't you fought him?
I thought about this before. We were supposed to fight so many times, and then he just
why?
Because
you were unhealthy.
I'm not 50. I asked for 2 months extra because I had a knee surgery. That's pretty fucking goddamn not that crazy.
If you would beat him, I
mean, good for him because if it would have been me instead of Ben Askren, he would have never done this whole thing.
Everything would have changed.
Everything would.
You would be the guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I want to box. I'm a real fighter.
Does it drive you nuts though?
No, I'm not the kind of guy that like hates on people's success. Like, good for him. He's doing what he does. We we had our back and forth and stuff like that. But it's just so cheesy how he's fighting Anderson. Anderson's 50 years old, dude.
47.
48.
47.
48. See, look at you, little dick rider.
No, I'm just saying. I'm more of an Anderson dick rider, if anything.
So you think that Anderson Silva should come back at 50 years old?
I gave Jake his worst loss of the year. I 10-7 his ass worse than I 10-7 you. When we went back and forth.
I 10-7 you back. You're just not going to admit it. And it's hard to get stuff on you because no one knows stuff about you. For me, it's like easy to get fucking shit.
Because I'm an actual good person. Because I don't treat people like shit.
Who do I treat like shit?
Because I'm not disrespectful. You treat everyone like shit. You're disrespectful to everyone in the community. True. The only one you've not been disrespectful towards is Conor.
That's not true. I give people their props. I mean props.
Props? Yeah, props or props?
Props.
You a farmer now? Farmers only? Who do you give props to?
I mean, not you, but other good
Tell me one person.
Real journalists.
Yeah? Why aren't you on their show?
I was on their show.
Yeah, who?
I'm going on ESPN this week. I'm going on...
Yeah, with who?
Who else you used to work for? How many people? Who?
Yeah, go through the list. Go through.
I know.
You ain't going to show up on any of those shows.
You're on a different show every single day. So it's hard, you know?
Okay, so Jake Paul. Maybe this is the fight that gets you Jake.
It was supposed to be guaranteed when I beat Logan. It was in the contract that they wanted Jake. So I would imagine they're both going to be fucking begging me after this. I'm going to hurt KSI bad, dude. They're going to see.
How many rounds?
6. I want 10. KSI was like, I'm a fucking cardio machine, dude. And I was like, yo, you
2 minute
rounds? 6 rounds? 3.
3 minute rounds.
I'd rather be 10 rounds, 12 rounds.
Sure.
Just do. I'm going to break it.
Is it a pro bout or is it exhibition?
That's one thing I want to find out.
What? You don't know?
I swear I don't know because I'm going to get pissed off if it's not pro. Because I don't trust someone if it's exactly. I want to be pro. I'll get my boxing license right now, and I don't trust them with the
exhibition.
Expedition.
Don't get nervous. Are you nervous?
No.
Water?
But
oh, look what I have here.
I have a fucking like triple
prime.
Don't give it to me. I'm gonna throw it at you, and then
this shit is great.
Is it?
Oh, shout out to my guy
Logan and Jake.
Hey, what's up, Logan?
How I don't know what's bigger, your nose or the bottle.
Probably my nose.
Yeah.
So why would it be exhibition?
I don't know, but if it is, that's fucked up because they're gonna pick the judges. And it's already in London. So? And they're gonna pick the ref. Dude, these things are like with like KSI, Logan, Jake, they're all very...
KSI and Jake don't like each other.
I'm just saying like just these promotions where they get their own fights. It's very...
You said that you had evidence that Jake's fights are rigged.
I can show it to you.
But there's someone...
I don't want to say the name because the guy's... I mean,
that you like?
He only had a previous trainer that everybody can kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
He's an older guy. And he asked me specifically to not put his name out there because he doesn't like trauma. And he doesn't want to be in the limelight, and you know.
Meanwhile, he supposedly gave you this information.
Fucked over something with his wife, or like he did something, or I don't know. Something happened. They had a falling out.
Okay.
And then Blowjob Flores took over. I think you can figure out who it is. And he's an older fighter that he used to train with. That was his coach.
All right. I don't really know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I do. But,
okay.
I don't. He doesn't want to get involved in that because it could be like some.
Shane Mosley.
I'm not gonna say yes or no. I mean,
why?
You got an earpiece?
No, I got nothing. I'm just trying to think of who Jake is trained with. Okay, so it is Shane Mosley.
I'm not gonna get.
He doesn't want the drama.
I know. I kind of just gave it to him.
Yeah, you just did it. You just said yes.
No, but yeah, I mean.
So Shane Mosley, you're saying has. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna. Okay, someone has evidence that the fights are rigged.
Yes.
How would this guy know if he's no longer training him?
Because he trained them for a couple of the first fights, and he knows how Jake operates. Like Jake won't fight someone unless he knows he's gonna win, or if they have a handicap, or they have it's a whole thing. I don't remember the messages. This is when we were supposed to fight.
Pull them out.
The second time. I mean, I would. I could show you, but I don't trust you. You gotta read out loud or something.
Just read them.
No, because then it's obvious. You just said the name, and I'm not gonna.
Oh, stop it.
For him, that could be incriminating. Because
what are you talking about? Just read the.
No.
Come on.
I could show you it so you know I'm not lying.
You have the receipts.
Okay, but I'll show you so you know I'm not lying.
No, what does it matter that I'm seeing it? Let the audience.
No, I'm not gonna show.
Okay,
because the guy asked me as a fucking older man not to
Show me. Go ahead.
Okay.
Here we go.
I swear, you read them out loud. I'm not gonna show you close. I'll just show you. So
Shane Mosley reached out. Someone. Sorry.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay,
keep going.
Move on.
I want the evidence.
Move on.
Well, I almost had it.
No, you almost did, but you're talking too much.
Come on.
What bell is this?
That's me. 10-7 all day. I actually they awarded that to me after those.
We should have a press conference.
Tweets.
We should do that.
What were they? What, me and you press conference?
Yeah.
What are the?
I'll rip you apart.
Connor, where are the January 1st ones?
Do you have that money in the bank? Is that real?
Yeah, it's right behind you.
It's pretty cool. I like Austin Theory. He's cool. Good
Who's
dude.
that?
Austin Theory.
You like him?
Yeah, we hung out when he was in New York. He's actually a good dude.
Guys, if you think life sucks right now, just think you could have begged for 3 years to fight an 0-0 YouTuber.
You only said that online because you know I wasn't next to you.
3 years later,
that's fucked up.
Still not be popular enough or good enough to be. Come on, that's good stuff.
That's not. That's just what everybody says.
I was taking a nap when I read that. When I wrote that, that was
my stuff hurt you. So
here we go.
That shit didn't bother me.
Hey guys, follow me real quick. I'll follow you back and pay you. Oh yeah, we're still on that. Hey guys, you're still playing the same old hits.
What? It's hard to talk shit about you because you don't do anything.
I mean,
my shit. I have fights everywhere. I have all this shit, so it's easy. You're just gonna get say what everybody says online. And everybody's gonna rally behind you.
Right.
You know.
And as I predicted, by the way, you did reach out to me and say, "Hey, bro,
dude,
we're still friends."
You fucking goddamn call me crying.
Yeah.
I did.
Remember when I posted that? And then you even had Ali get back, get on. Yeah, Ali.
No, there was fighters that like, yo, you don't post text. That was such a bitch move.
No,
that was a bitch move.
No, it wasn't.
For someone I known you how long, and I always had your back with all the other shit.
Yeah,
I know, but why would you post text? Who posts text? That's like girl shit.
No, because that was
girl shit.
You're calling me a bitch.
Oh my god, you never be called a bitch?
No.
You're pretty. That's the one thing with you though. It's when someone talks shit back to you, you're gonna get like all like emotional.
No, I just sit here and I just dish out 10-7s.
That's one of the worst things too. Like in high school or something.
You did exactly what I predicted.
When you talk shit to a kid and then he can't take it, like but he gives it out, but he can't take it. That's the worst thing.
Can't take it.
I could take it. I could take the banter. I could take anything you say. But when you did it, then you get all emotional and start crying.
Why do you send DMs and then delete them?
I never done that.
You do that all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you send me DMs and then you delete them.
Dude, what are you making shit up? You're such a liar. If I get on you now, I don't want to make you cry.
So what are you going to do about the evidence that you have? I mean, that's pretty big stuff.
I don't disrespect someone that says don't. Well,
you put it out there.
You fucking put text out there. You put DMs out there.
You put it out there.
No, I didn't say anything. You said his name, not me.
No, you put out there that you have evidence that Jake's
just because he's fucking talking so much shit about me and KSI now, like, oh, this guy can't box, this and that. He was begging to box me for years. Now he's like, oh, he can't box. Like, he's just obsessed with KSI, so he's just upset that he has me and all this. And then he's saying all this shit when Logan was begging to fight me. So it's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. On
Monday, we had Gordon Ryan on the show.
Yeah.
And he's not a big fan of yours.
Yeah, actually, he is in person. In person, he fucking, no, you're the man. You're fucking my idol.
Is that true what he said since you became black belt?
No, he just talks shit. First off, anything that Gordon has done in his career doesn't mean anything. Who's the best home run hitter of all time?
I mean, some would say Barry Bonds.
You're going to say Barry Bonds?
Well,
he got busted for steroids? Who else
he actually never tested positive.
Who's the other guy? McGuire?
Well, dude, not Hank Aaron.
He is fucking juiced to the gills.
I mean,
it doesn't matter. Like nothing he does is like imagine an NBA player that got busted for steroids. He was doing it all season. No one even care.
You think there's just a big asterisk on his whole career?
Yeah. Like what? He is like just a juice.
Didn't you compete against him?
Yeah, he's not that good.
And who won?
It was a ref decision. He won, but everybody says I won. Ask Chael. He was there. Because Chael was there live. Every single person in the ring.
Chael actually might be.
And know what's fucked up about that match? If you watch that match, his fucking dad is sitting with the judges.
Really?
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Why don't you do a rematch? I feel like at this point you guys...
He has to pass a drug test. That's why he's not doing MMA. Why do you think he's not doing MMA?
Well, one...
He can't pass a drug test.
One doesn't...
Oh yeah, you have to go fucking overseas or something. Nothing he's done in his career, it doesn't mean... Like, I could test USADA tomorrow or today. We'll see if he can, you know? So...
Is there drug testing for the KSI fight?
I hope so. I wouldn't mind.
But is there?
I don't know. Dude, that's what I'm saying. The show is like running a little bit, you know?
Yeah, but why... So why are you taking part in any of this?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think that too.
But are you having second thoughts?
No, but the money's nice.
Any doubts?
No.
Is it
I don't
guaranteed?
care. You could be taking steroids. I could have the flu, fucking sick.
Is it guaranteed? Like meaning like there's no you have to show up this. It's like you step foot.
And if they don't want to make a pro, I'll choke his ass out on that. Who's gonna stop me?
In the fight?
Yeah, he has to be careful.
You would never be licensed again as a pro boxer.
If he's not licensed.
Well, I mean, a commission in the States would never license if you really want to be a boxer.
Fighter anyway.
Sure. More jiu-jitsu. Do you consider yourself more jiu-jitsu or MMA?
Well, now I'm getting, my striking is more. I'm overall, I'm still always going to be a jiu-jitsu guy. It's just stupid.
Who are you training with?
Right now, I just train around different gyms. Yeah.
You don't have a home?
No, not right now.
You don't have like a main head coach?
No.
Who's going to be your guy?
I coach myself. I don't need fucking help for KSI.
You're not going to have a corner?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Come on.
Dude, KSI is not good.
Can't be that disliked.
Yeah.
No one wants to train with you?
No, it's not that. I just don't trust nobody right now.
Why?
I don't know.
That's not a good way to live.
Yeah, it's not. I've been through a lot this year. I lost a lot of people, and I just kind of been.
What do you mean?
I lost my dad.
Oh, really?
Leandro was one of my close friends. Another friend just died, Orlando. There's a bunch of shit that's been going on, so just been a rough year. No, it's all good.
But why not have don't you need a coach?
Yeah, I coach myself. I've been in the fight game for a long time.
The greatest, Floyd Mayweather has a coach.
Yeah. Once I find the right person, it's just hard too, because for this boxing fight, everybody comes out of the woodwork.
Sure.
It's it's crazy, and I don't trust anybody.
Everyone wants to be attached.
Yeah, everybody. It's just like, hey, can I coach you? I have a boy that'll coach you, do this and that. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
So, but let's say you have to train today. Where are you going?
I'm gonna spar today. I just set up. I'll hit up a couple boxers or something. But let's go get some rounds, stuff like that. Or I'll hit the bag, or ask one of my friends to hold mitts. Or it's like I have people that are coaches. I just don't have like a main guy,
And come January 14th.
Yeah, I think by then I'll find someone.
But isn't that problematic?
I don't know. I don't see KSI being a threat.
So you're not worried?
No, not worried at all.
Do you think it would be detrimental to your brand, to your career if you lose to him?
I don't see myself losing, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy anyway. So
you can't use that as the excuse. You can't use that as the excuse. No, if he knocks you out, I mean, he's got power.
Stop it.
He's got power.
He's never finished anybody.
I mean, he looks like he's a strong guy.
No, he's small.
He's got 8-pack. I see him.
How many people have 8? Tyson Fury is not that a guy with 8-pack. He's like fat and
Sure.
Doesn't mean nothing,
There's no concern whatsoever.
The only thing that might fuck me up, his forehead is so big, I'm gonna get like a glare and I can't see. Have you ever seen his forehead? He wears a fucking bandana for his whole life. Looks like your shirt kind of. His bandana.
Were you close with your father?
Yeah. Well, we had every parents have a rough relationship, but yeah, it was tough. We actually got more along towards the end than when I was young.
Was it sudden or?
Yeah, pretty much. He called me and said he had a stomach ache. And I was trying to get him to the hospital. He was like, "Oh, I don't know. I think it's just like a stomach ache." And then it was like stage 4 cancer.
Shit.
Yeah. And then it just kind of went really fast. And then it went to his brain, and he had surgery. And I was with him the day. Huh?
When was that?
It would be like maybe 1 or 2 months ago now, maybe more. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was tough. Yeah. A lot of people were still saying bad shit about me, which is kind of crazy. That's how much people hate me.
When they heard about this?
Yeah.
When this came out?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I guess I was like all over, but yeah, I posted about it.
Oh, okay.
On my Twitter, like rest in peace and stuff. The Andrew thing was fucked up too. Like I was with him not that long before what happened to him, and it's just like so crazy because something like that can happen to me too.
Sure.
I don't know if you know what happened with him.
Did he get stabbed?
No, he got shot in the head.
You got shot
over a tequila bottle.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And what happened? Like what were they arguing about?
So apparently the guy was like jealous of him, and he was outside the table. Yeah, and the Andrew had a bunch of girls. They were hanging out, and the guy was just jealous, so he took the bottle like that and like drank it, and the Andrew took him down, choked him out.
Oh.
And and then they got separated. The guy was like, "Oh, I'm good," and then he was like pacing back and forth, and just came up and shot him. Yeah.
Damn.
Fucked up.
Did they find the guy? Like,
yeah, he was a cop.
What?
Yeah, the gun was registered when he went into the club. Yeah, and now it's fucked up. He's in like a prison for like cops, and like no one can get to him, because the Andrew was like loved, so
right.
It's fucked up.
I'm not trying to, but like, do you get worried about that sort of thing?
I can't say it hasn't crossed my mind because I've been in so many street fights and stuff in Manhattan. Obviously, it hasn't been publicized and a lot of things, like people saying they're going to kill me and stuff. But it doesn't really bother me because I'm pretty aware and I'm smart. But
you have to keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Especially when I go out drinking because sometimes you get a little bit, you just want to have fun. So usually it's easier to have security so I don't have to worry about that shit. But
right.
Anywhere I go, like it's like some guy is just like grilling me or saying something, and it's just like I'm pretty good at it now. It's just like, bro, just
Are people trying to fight you left and right?
No, because I think they know I'll kick their ass. Right. I mean, they could say what they want, but like at the end of the day, they know what's gonna happen. So, but I mean, you do get a couple drunk guys that be like, "Oh, it was wrestler," or do some shit. I don't want to say stuff. I've gotten into a lot of fights in Manhattan that haven't been out in the streets and stuff.
You've been arrested?
Nah, I'm not gonna get. Don't want to incriminate myself.
Well, I mean, we know of one.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Isn't there a party that just wants to go back to 2016? When you were like the youngster, everyone liked you, cool guy, like.
I'm still, I mean, it's not like I don't know, I'm like shunned or something like that.
Yes, you are. I would say
that's fine. I don't mind as long as I'm getting paid. Doesn't matter to me who likes me or not.
But who's paying you? I
still get paid. You know how much I make from like Instagram and Twitter? You have no idea.
How much you make?
I probably made more. I don't because I don't want to fucking have to the IRS on my ass.
Well, I mean, you brought it up. You said you know how much I make.
Yeah, no. Even when I was during the pandemic, I made killer.
Doing what?
Just posts and stuff like doing like
sponsorships.
Yeah, sponsorships.
Who sponsors you?
It was mostly just like like one-offs or stuff like that.
Like who?
I don't know. I don't remember the names, but it was so long ago. I'd done a bunch.
It wasn't that long ago. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I get hit in the head for a living.
So are you still making money off Instagram and Twitter?
Yeah, of course. I mean, even for the fight now, it's like you post do some sponsorships. But sure. I always have money. I save money. I'm not stupid too. I'm not like what I mean. I made a lot of money in my career. Obviously, it's not good when you're not fighting.
Sure.
Yeah, obviously, I want to keep fighting. So I mean, but yeah.
Gordon said that he doesn't know how you support yourself. Like, are you?
Gordon's just obsessed with me, dude.
I know. Well, but like, why did he say it? Like, are you? I mean, by the way, there's nothing to be ashamed of if your family has money.
No, they don't actually, but it's fine that he wants to say that because he wants to try to anything with Gordon. He just wants to try to put me down, you know. So it's fine. I don't care. Everybody knows how I make my money and stuff like that. I don't need to tell him or prove anything to him, you know.
I think everyone doesn't know. That's why.
Okay, that's even cooler. Okay, I'm like mysterious.
What you should have said was, I made so much money from the 2 Bellator fights, I could live.
I did.
That's what you should have said.
I don't know about it forever, but I have.
Here.
No, yeah. The thing with Gordon too is like we were supposed to fight. Like, and this is if you ever
MMA or
you ever had a Hollis Gracie on?
Hollis Gracie. Yeah.
So one of the things he tells me, I don't know where we were. He was like, you know why I respect you? He's like, is that time you showed up at the gym to fight him? So there was I think I told this story on here before. I might have.
You showed up at the gym to fight Gordon?
So he posted something about my mom.
Gordon?
Yeah, so me and my old friend, we went to the gym and we were looking for him. And I was like, yo, we're going to fight. Like, it's going to happen. And he like ran out the gym. He was so scared. It was so funny. And no, I'm serious. You can ask, I don't know how you say his name, Hollis or Hollis? I
think it's Hollis.
Yeah. So what happened was Marcel found out about it. And Marcel said, yo, listen, if you want to fight, I'm going to call John Danaher. We're going to set this up, MMA. And I was like, or he said like Valley Tuda. I was like, yeah, I don't care. Fuck it. He's like, okay, 8 o'clock tonight. This is all, you can ask anybody in the gym, Marcel's or Henzo's. You can, I don't think Hollis would lie to you. So 8 o'clock came around and I saw John Danaher in the gym. And they were like, oh, we don't want to fight. Like, we want peace. And there's a picture of Marcel and John Danaher on the mats. It's an old picture. You could probably find it. And they like wanted to make peace, and like Gordon was like saying like sorry and all this, and we never got to fight. Yeah, I was ready to go. We were gonna like do it like old school in like a circle and like all this. I would have beat his ass.
This would have been pre-pandemic.
This is when I was still Marcelo. So
okay,
yeah.
You and Marcelo? No,
never talked to him.
Never.
No.
It's.
I don't think he even teaches anymore. I think he lives in like Hawaii or some shit.
But it's just the relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
unfixable.
I don't know. I don't think about it anymore. I have no idea.
I'm just trying to get at like maybe like the relationships that you had back then. A lot of these people, you know, like Marcelo, Conor, like a lot of these people aren't around as much. Is that not bother you?
That's not for me. No, I have my own friends and stuff. I mean, I talk to Conor still. I don't know why you keep saying stuff like that.
Well, I mean, when's the last time?
I don't know.
Who's on your necklace?
The saint.
Why?
Because I'm religious.
Are you religious?
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm kind of dabbled.
But
it protects
Christianity?
You. Yeah.
Who gave it to you?
I got it.
You got it for yourself?
Yeah. And then I got this from Dolce & Gabbana, but it's Our Lady of Guadalupe, I think they say. Yeah. Happy Hanukkah, by the way.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Why do you feel like you need that?
No, it just protects you.
Okay.
It protects all like not to say bad people, but it just protects like, you know, people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So January 14th.
Yeah.
KSI boxing. Mm-hmm. Your New Year's resolution is to become a better person.
No, I am a good person.
Not be I give as disliked.
I help a lot of people, dude. Have you ever talked to people that know me? How many things I do? A lot of people. Like taking people out, doing stuff, or even when I'm out, I give so much money. I give, dude. Ask anybody that my friends.
When you would post those videos of the kids like that got bullied?
Yeah.
Did you ever help them out?
Yeah, which kid?
You know, like the kids.
I actually had a TV show signed for like Netflix or something. It was gonna be like me going around and training with people that have like disabilities and stuff. I don't know what happened with it. We had like the pilot. We were supposed to film the pilot.
But like, you remember when you said like, "Oh, I'll bring this guy out. I'll train him." Did you ever do that?
I did once, and then the kid was just like, he did not want to train. Like he did a couple classes, and then he just wanted to like, you know how it is. He just don't. It's hard. I can't like force him to be in the gym.
Right.
I think he was doing other stuff. He got a little bit older, and he was kind of doing stuff, and I can't like. He lives in Baltimore. I can't force the kid to train. Right. I got him the membership. It was all done. He has a gi, and a lot of the other kids, it's hard to find them. And then like they don't want to train. They're just like it's tougher than it actually looks. And then Jake Paul kind of took my idea when he did that bullying thing. That's why I don't ever come back to you too. I feel like I'm bullying you, so I try to
That's why I actually stopped.
Oh yeah, you just took my joke.
I unfollowed.
You just took my joke.
And then you unfollowed.
Because you're emotional.
You do. How?
You're so emotional, dude.
I'm so emotional.
Any other questions?
What are we gonna do about you? I mean, it actually bums me out that you went. Well, because you went from being this sort of darling to now being.
You ever hang out with me outside of fucking fighting?
No, why would I?
Because I'm saying I'm a different person.
Yeah, but I actually don't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need any of these people to know who I am. Like, I don't really give a shit. Like, if some guy from fucking on Twitter says this guy's a dick bag, come and hang out with me. Like, I'm not gonna be a fucking, it's the stupidest thing ever.
Well, I mean, but you say that none of this bothers you, but it really does bother you.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does, because you ask people to follow you. You're constantly on social media.
Who am I asking to follow me? You're just reading this shit off the fucking thing.
No, you do. You ask people.
I said I like to do giveaways, and that's because. I know.
So clearly, social media means something to you.
First off, Mr. Beast does the same exact thing. Yeah. All these guys do. Giveaway. Okay, you have to subscribe. What does that mean? It's just fucking. It's the stupidest thing ever. Mr. Beast does it. You go to Aiden Ross's thing, does it.
He actually goes through with it.
Yeah, I do too. This is another lie. He's hard.
So
you don't even follow me.
Every single one's.
You don't even follow me.
Trust me, we did the deep dive.
Oh, you did the deep dive?
We did.
Yeah, so how would you know if I delete it?
Yeah, because we know.
How would you know?
Because I know that
you're all over my shit. You're fucking stalking me.
I know when you. Yeah, right.
Yeah, come on.
I know when you post it and then you lose, you delete it.
Never in my life. That's fucked up. Anybody would have called me out on it.
That's a whack move.
Someone would have called me out on it.
So every time you do it, the other side.
It has been.
Wins.
Look at all the ones. It has been.
What a crazy
Just admit that
coincidence.
You're obsessed with me.
Obsessed with you. You asked me to come on the show.
No, that's not true.
You did.
Dude.
Do you want me to pull it out right now?
Don't pull it out. I mean, you could, but what'd you say first?
What?
You said, are we best friends?
I didn't ask you to come on.
You said, are we best friends? I'll tell you what I said.
You know what?
I don't lie.
I called you very recently. You want me to pull it up?
No, I could read it to you right now.
What about the zone guy asking me? What about
Why are you
Paradigm?
pulling out text again?
What?
Why are you pulling out text again? Like an ex-girlfriend?
Because when you lie.
I'm not lying. I tell you what you said. You said, are we best buds again? I said, a reunion on set would be good. Or no, I said something like that. That's not what I said.
Then within literally 2 hours of this exchange,
and
I had the zone reach out. I had Paradigm reach out.
That was
everyone reaching out.
The zone wanted to do it with you, but I don't think they knew that me and you were, enemies.
Come on.
I swear. How would the zone know me and you hate each other?
I mean, it's pretty well publicized.
Is it?
I would think so.
Someone, I don't know where it was.
10-7.
This is like before. 10-7, stop it.
It was, people were posting.
Obviously, you're not going to say it was a 10-8 that you got me with.
If you want to say it's a 10-8, fine. I mean, there's discrepancies in judges.
It's just hard because
clear victory for Helwani. I mean, it wasn't even.
It was close. It's harder for me because I'm fighting with a handicap because everybody already hates me. So it's like No, I think people are pretty. You're kind of hated too, though.
I don't think so. Did you see what happened recently when a couple people?
You did call out Patty. That was fucked up.
What do you mean I called out?
No, I'm saying you called him out on his bullshit.
Yeah,
he asked you for an interview and then said you need to pay.
Who won that exchange?
I would say you did because you had the message. I give you credit.
Again, receipts.
I mean, I told you he helped me out, and now you're paying me. So it's the only reason I came today.
No, I'm happy that you came. Are you going to do? Is there a lot of media?
Yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like who?
We do Andrew Schultz this week or next week. I was supposed to do Theo Vaughn. There was another guy, Chris. I don't know how to say his name. He does a show with Sal from Practical Jokers. He has a podcast in Staten Island. You know who he is. He's like a comedian.
I don't know.
I don't know how to say his last name. It's very Italian.
Fighter and the Kid?
I was supposed to do the Food Truck Diaries, but I don't know if I want to go to LA.
You're doing Food Truck?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
We had really good numbers on the first one.
Yeah. Was the last one when you got pelted with the toilet paper?
You talking big game, motherfucker. I have coffee here.
What are you going to do about that?
I got to throw the coffee on you.
No, but was that the one?
Oh, yeah, it is.
See, that's the difference.
What?
You're a fighter.
Yeah.
Fighters shouldn't be threatening people.
You talking shit to a fighter with no one here.
I said, was that the one where you got pelted?
I'll give you a freaking wedgie.
Is that not true?
Yeah, but why are you saying pelted? He fucking missed.
It was a drive-by.
Stop it.
But by the way, there's a rumor.
Imagine I give you a wedgie on the fucking live TV.
Yeah, imagine. Good luck.
Or give you a
How much you weigh?
Good luck.
How much you weigh?
Don't tell me because I will.
How much you weigh?
I'll give you a wedgie.
How much you weigh?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's 190s. I don't know.
Nah, way more. Listen.
Way more. I'm fighting 170.
No, I weigh more.
Oh. Should we try do it?
The fact that you're so obsessed with touching my underwear is a little bit suspect.
Because I was on
it's
today.
a little bit suspect.
I'm saying you're probably not wearing underwear. You know I was coming.
In any event, there's a story out there, a theory that Brendan told Jake where you guys were, which seems like a breach of trust. And you're still gonna go on Food Truck?
No, but I'll tell you how it went. He didn't tell me, but he kind of like he was like, oh, they were fishing around on text, like asking what time and stuff like that. I just want to let you know. That's all he said to me. He was just like, I want to let you know, like
you believe.
So he kind of gave me a heads up, but he didn't. He was just like, yo, these guys are asking about the address and stuff. So I just want to let you know, like, they're like fishing, something like that.
And you don't think he gave him?
I would imagine he did. I don't really care.
Good for his thing, right?
Yeah, maybe, yeah, whatever.
And you would still go on?
I like Shop, to be honest with you. I don't think he's a bad guy. I mean, I know you two have beef.
Even though he set you up.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, he set me up with like a guy who can murder me and fucking guy throwing toilet paper. Like, what's Jake Paul gonna hurt?
You got dunked on.
Stop it.
With the toilet paper, you didn't think that
I threw it back. I was gonna punch the fucking. I had a bad knee. I was gonna punch his tail light out, but I couldn't fucking get close.
That would have been bad.
The one thing that pissed me off about Shop, I'll tell you.
Okay.
because he was like, yo, if anybody does come, I got your back, this and that. And then like when the car pulls up, I run over, he doesn't move. Yeah, I was like, this motherfucker. So I was like, I'm by myself with like 8 guys on the car.
More proof that he potentially set you up.
Because I think he was saying it in the interview. He's like, oh, anybody, like, you know, I'm with MMA guys against these guys. He was like, giving me this whole thing. And then like they came and he didn't move from the thing. I was like, motherfucker, what the fuck?
Yeah, that is whack. No, you know what's the crazy thing? You've done this thing for a while, but the one guy who always had your back was me.
Yeah, and you screwed that up. But then you got emotional.
No, you screwed it up.
You got emotional. You started posting texts, dude.
No, that was after.
Come on.
That was after you proved me right.
Because I called you a bitch?
So is this, no, it was after every time I'd post something, it'd be you and AJ Agazarm.
AJ Agazarm?
Yes, you two, like 2 peas in a pod. Where's he now? I don't know. Same place you are. He actually has more MMA fights than you.
Who cares about that?
Okay, more fights, period.
Okay, great. Who cares?
I'm just saying, you're saying, where is he now? He's been more active.
That is.
How many fights do you think you'll have in 2023?
Including boxing or MMA?
Just fights.
I'll try to do 4, maybe more.
You think so?
Yeah, because when I come back to MMA, I'm going to run through them fast. 2 fast submissions.
You're going to have more fights in 2023
I have 2 more fights over Bellator, so.
Okay.
Never know what happens.
Hottest free agent in the game.
It's true.
They're all going to come after.
Yeah, I think it's not true. Who wouldn't want to see me fight? Either if you want to see me lose or you not even want to see me win, it's still people want to see
I feel like there's a very strong chance you never fight for Bellator again.
In what sense? Like I'm going to just stop fighting?
Like they're just going to be like, enjoy, you know, fighting for bare knuckle or some shit like that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want. I can't say what can happen.
Isn't that like they have a CBS show coming up?
Isn't that
right?
a conflict of interest?
No,
I say like I want to.
No, they're just going to tell you.
Yes, yeah, so I'm not going to say what my plans are or anything like that.
They have a CBS show coming up.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you fight on that?
I would, but I have this first. I think maybe I could just do it. I don't know what date it is, but I was. It's
February 4th. I'm just saying, if they were so interested in you fighting, why did they?
Like they don't send me every
Japan
fight card and ask me to fight. I don't want to fight in Japan.
So you're calling Scott Coker a liar, the guy who signs your checks?
No, what did I call him about?
He's the one who's like, yeah, you know, Dillon, call me, you know, whenever you're ready.
He says, yeah, like we offered him fights. They had every single card they offered me a fight. I'm not saying he's lying. Trying to start this is what you do. There's a little.
He didn't. He actually has said the opposite. He has said, "That's
not true."
Dillon, call us.
There's a bunch of interviews. You saw the last one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm the fucking golden cow. They know that.
But you don't fight for him.
I do fight for him. I'm still signed to him.
I know, but you haven't fought since 2019. I was fucking hurt.
I just told you the whole story.
2.5 years.
I told you, you don't know injuries.
3.5 years. Holy shit. 2022.
You're scared to fucking box a schmo or go jiu-jitsu with the schmo.
3.5 years.
You're hiding behind the desk.
What hiding behind? This is you. I can say the same about you.
That's not true.
Anyway, this has been a great chat.
Bobbleheads.
I've really enjoyed this chat.
Do you think we get a picture of me and you up here now?
Yeah, I think it would be nice.
It would, right?
Where do you think I should put it?
Oh no, we'll get one. Which picture do we have together?
I don't know. There was the one time.
Where can you fit me?
Maybe over here in the corner.
That was good. I was waiting for you to get it. So we just changed the whole background. I thought that was real when I watched that.
Yeah, no. There's a car parked right there.
Yeah.
Mistake on our end.
This is good. I mean, this is like a little bit hostile, but it wasn't like crazy.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
We talk a lot of shit.
Thought it was.
Gave you a swirly, but you know, it's fine.
Thought it was a bit, you know, if I'm being honest, a bit of a bitch move not to shake the hand.
I'll shake it after. You apologize for everything, so it's fine.
When did I apologize?
In the middle.
Yeah. Joe, did I apologize?
With your eyes?
No. Yeah. Joe says no. With my eyes.
Your eyes. Yeah.
By the way,
you're so submissive.
You know, there's two. You know, there's two people. Only 2 kinds of people who wear sunglasses indoors.
Okay, let's hear it.
Blind people and fucking assholes.
You're wearing glasses indoors.
Sunglasses.
Same shit. You got no. You got no vision.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
That's worse.
What are we done here, Dillon? January 14th on DAZN.
Who called you Forrest? Was it MGF?
What?
MGF. No, I saw he called you Forrest. That's such a.
Watches all the content.
No, I like MGF.
It's unbelievable.
That's my favorite wrestler right now.
Yeah, I bet he is.
No, he is. I swear.
Fellow Jew.
Hilarious. Huh?
Fellow Jew.
Is he?
Yeah. What do you mean? Is he? Favorite wrestler, and you don't know he's Jewish. He talks about being Jewish all the time.
I'm just saying.
Is this a pay-per-view?
Yes.
In the sense that they're going to have to pay us to watch this.
Yeah.
Who's going to watch this?
You.
Who's going to order this?
You. You can be sitting at home. You'd be like, oh, I'm going to watch it.
Frank, what's the line?
I don't want to say anything jokes with you because you just start crying.
Frank, what's the line of this fight actually happening? What did GC say at the beginning of the show?
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Frank says yes.
I'll pay for the pay-per-view.
Thank you. See? So you could go to his house.
We're not all bad. No, GC, what did we say? Plus 10,000? I don't know if you could.
You said plus 10,000.
Yeah, I did say plus 10,000.
Who do you think is going to
win? If the fight happens?
Yeah. No, if it doesn't happen, who's going to win?
Well, I'm trying to just put the caveat.
You keep saying that. You're supposed to be fucking hyping up the fight. You're supposed to be a journalist. You're just like against me.
No, I'm not against you.
Yeah, you are.
I just have my doubts that this fight.
Why?
You didn't.
Have I ever pulled out a fight?
You didn't show up to the press conference.
Yeah, because fuck them.
You would think that you would want to sell the fight.
It's now, I'll
say this.
What?
The fact that
you're not going sold it. It was the only article that was all over the place. Dillon Danis doesn't go.
The fact that you're here tells me that, okay, like I believe it a little bit more. I'll give you that.
Okay.
The fact that you came.
You tell me that wasn't the biggest article?
What was it?
Dillon Danis doesn't show up to the press conference. They actually sold more than me being on Zoom.
That was like a form of promotion. By the way, that picture that you had with the 2 belts.
Yeah.
Did you take that in your apartment or what? Where did you take that?
That's from me holding the belts.
Where?
No one ever took them off me.
Which belts?
That's the 2 belts I got.
Which ones?
For my 2 fights.
Come on.
Yeah, undefeated, undisputed.
They gave you participation trophies over there?
No, those are all world champions.
Those belts are worth as much as Jake's.
What's his belt?
Jake's. Those belts. This belt might be worth more than that.
45 years old. You got fucking action figures on your desk.
Yeah, not quite 45.
I know
you like to embellish the.
You look a little bit 45.
Do I?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, you're trying to think.
You think I look worse than you right now?
That's not even a good comeback. Took you too long. You had the same shirt on when last time I was on.
No, this is a new shirt.
It's the same shirt.
Listen, the mullet is good. It's a good look. I like the mullet. It's too bad that we didn't get the eyes. I wanted to see the eyes. I appreciate that you wore the NWO hat in tribute.
I asked you who your favorite
of the Nose World Order. Bret Hart.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Why? Of course.
Never Shawn Michaels.
No, Canadian legend.
Yeah, no, but Shawn Michaels.
I accept your apology for all the texts, the incessant
I would say it
texts.
at the same time.
Okay, we'll say it at the same time.
Okay.
Deal?
We'll shake a hand.
3, 2.
No, I don't trust you, fucker.
I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best.
This was fun.
You think we should hug? No, I don't want. I'm a German.
I might give you a wedgie. But used to those though.
For sure.
Remember MSG? When you rocked up to me with 3 guys,
dude, you hid behind security.
They're all like this. They're all like.
You hid behind security. Yeah, the best part, he was like this on his phone, and he saw me coming, and then he went behind the security, and you're like, "Oh, please get him away from me. He's gonna hurt me."
Can I just say, legit?
What?
Try to be a better person.
I'm a good person.
The world needs positivity.
Okay.
The world.
You're negative.
I'm negative.
You do talk shit about a lot of people too. So
name one.
Dana, Patty. Who else have you talked shit about?
Again, receipts.
I'll get receipts. I just don't have. I'm not like on the laptop like you are. You have all that shit on your phone.
No, I'm saying I only respond when they hit first. 99.999999999% of the fighters in this game know what I'm about. They have my back. How many have your back? Your peers, your colleagues. No,
how about the guy?
Your peers.
There was one fighter that was like, "I'm not doing an Ariel interview because he posts text. Real men don't post text."
Yeah, that was Ali pretending to be Giga Chikadze. I remember everything.
Okay, but that's still a fighter.
That's Ali.
I don't know.
You know how low things are for you when you have Ali having your back?
Why would Ali have my back? That makes no sense.
2 peas in a pod. Birds of a feather. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't compare me to him. That's just.
That's what happened.
No, I don't know if he fucking.
Giga hitting me on the side, being like, "Brother, I'd love to be on your show," and then all of a sudden,
why would Ali have my back out of all people when we fucking hate each other?
Because enemy of my enemy is my enemy. You know what I'm talking about?
I guess. Well, I'm his enemy too. Fuck him. I don't like him at all.
Listen.
What?
Try to be a better person.
You too.
With me too.
Yeah.
With me too. Dude.
You're sensitive. You gotta stop being sensitive and then get mad at everybody when they talk shit.
By the way, sensitive is not a bad thing. I was just talking to Jared Cannonier about crying. He said that that's actually a good thing to cry. He said it's actually a sign.
Makes him the freaking...
Yeah, because he's fucking kill a gorilla. That's what.
He just Sean Strickland.
See, there you go. Dick.
It's true.
Why do you have to
be... It's so boring.
You realize, though, that it annoys fighters when you talk shit about them when you don't fight. It's one thing
I do fight. I just fought fucking 20 times in the street.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I fight every day.
So Anthony Taylor 1 Dan is 0.
Stop it. We'll see.
That would be, by the way, that would be a big fight.
Stop it.
You don't think so?
He's like 5-8 or something like that. Stop. He's not even close to anywhere in the realm of anybody knows. You think he goes out and someone's like, "Oh, it's
the last televised fight you had was in the parking lot of a Holiday Inn in Austin, Texas."
When was the last time you had a fight?
I'm not a fighter.
Exactly, but you talk like one. You talk like one.
You are a fighter. Anyway.
You're a journalist.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can't be calling people
So I talk about fighters. Like not shaking someone's hand.
Yeah, because of all the shit you said. So I said, once we have a good conversation, then we'll fucking.
Was it a good conversation?
I mean, it was good. You're not crying, so it's good. You had a good back and forth, you know? I mean, you could take it.
Yes.
That's one thing you got to work on. So if you tell me to work on something, you got to work on.
Okay, I'll take the criticism. What should I take?
When you talk shit to people and you do all this stuff, you got to be able to take it back.
Yeah.
One thing about me, I tell you, I say a bunch of shit about people, and when people talk about me, I take it. Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. I roll with the punches. I might give some back.
Yeah.
I don't see me crying and me hurting.
When's the last time you saw me cry?
When you fucking called me, FaceTime me.
Right. See, that's
like, dude, that's so fucked up.
I don't respect liars. That's the thing.
You did. I have the message. I'm gonna find it.
Go right now.
This is my new phone. I have an old phone.
I
swear, you're like, dude, come on,
Oh my god,
dude. I have proof.
You went to John Kavanaugh. You complained to him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's.
I really don't.
You almost ruined my relationship with John Kavanaugh.
Nah, that wouldn't. After what? I mean, that was fucked up that you went after. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about that. I've helped you before with that stuff. So stop it.
With
what stuff?
What stuff?
With you and that whole relationship and stuff like that.
With Kavanaugh?
No, not with Kavanaugh. Just in the past. I'm saying we don't have to talk about. I don't.
What stuff?
Like you. I don't
Go ahead.
Pull out receipts.
Go.
I'm saying, but I always had your back. You know that.
Go ahead. Pull it out.
I'm saying I always had your back.
Go ahead.
Throughout the years.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not a bad
thing. Never helped me out. With what? Other than coming on the show, which helped you out.
No, you're talking about when you stayed in the hotel, waited 30 hours, and I helped you.
I waited 6 hours. Yeah. What did you?
I'm just saying we always helped each other, and then you fucking came at me for no reason.
Well, called me a bitch.
That's such a fucking little insult that you got sensitive about.
Man. Here's the thing.
So when Dana calls you way worse than me, do you cry?
No, I didn't cry then. I hit him back like I hit you back. It was great. It
wasn't bad. I didn't see the Dana. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
Anyway,
the Patty one,
we have to go.
He's a fucking loser. So
all right, fine. I hope you get to fight him.
Oh, it'd be easy. I'm still young. Yeah, like I'm not okay.
How old are you?
29. I'm in my prime yet.
Okay. When do you hit your prime?
31, 32.
So to recap, 4 fights in 2023.
I'm not going anywhere. I haven't fought in 3 years. I'm still the biggest.
You got time to you got to.
Why are you against me? Like you don't want me to. You don't want to see me.
I'm recapping what you said.
So you don't want to see me with these big fights?
I didn't say that. I want to see you fight.
Okay, I've been injured.
By the way,
what do you want me to fucking get there and get my knee and fucking twist it back in?
It's a long ass time off.
2 fucking knee surgeries, major knee surgeries. That one failed. How long was Dominic Cruz out? He had not even close to what I had.
Right.
How long was he out?
UFC champion.
Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone being hurt. Like he's dealt with that, and he didn't have. My knee was fully reconstructed.
He also wasn't insulting people throughout the entire time, so that feels there's like a want. There's like a want.
It's like the same thing. You're a journalist.
All right, I feel like I'm losing all my viewers here. We're just going in circles.
Oh no, they love it. Trust me, because I'm putting you in your place.
What putting me in my place? Gosh.
Stop it.
By the way, it's a sad state of affairs when you're trying to pick a fight with a journalist.
I'm not picking a fight.
Yes,
with
you are. You said let's spar for $1 million. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Because you talk a big game. So you've been in this sport longer than I have. When I was growing up, I used to watch you on the fucking
I know.
shit. So yeah, so you tell me you never had a fight?
Which picture did you have of me on your wall again, you said? You said you had a picture of me.
It was the one of you and OJ.
Yeah. Was it the one that you asked me to sign outside the hotel?
Oh yeah.
In Dublin?
It was a picture of your nose.
Yeah.
I can't go too hard on you because you're just like getting emotional.
No, I know. I remember the first time you came up and you're like, man, I used to watch you when I was in high school.
Yeah,
I was cut from class and stuff like that. And
I'll admit it.
Honor for me.
You switched
and I was
up,
like,
though.
and your name is Dillon?
No, come on, stop it.
Good luck, January 14th. This was good. I think we sold.
I think this is good.
3 pay-per-views.
Here, motherfucker.
Joe's gonna walk you out.
Are we gonna shake hands or no?
Nah.
All right.
I mean, if you want to, I can, but
no, you can't pull back because you're the one who went first. So
yeah, fine. If you want that to be your big victory, go ahead.
I'm not. I'm saying I said
don't forget.
I said we had to talk first.
Don't forget who had your back during all this shit, and you turned your back on the one guy who always had your back.
Stop it. That's the same thing for you.
What?
Yeah.
I don't need your support. You need mine. That's the difference.
No, it isn't. When you had the fucking...
We beg to differ.
No, fucking... Have a good one, buddy.
Take care, man. There he is, Dillon Danis, January 14th, KSI, DAZN. It was a 3-finger handshake, so it doesn't technically count.
Don't talk shit when I leave. I'll give you a squirt.
You gotta love it.